Tea time with Trav. Megan's song Hiss did exactly what it needed to do because it has had Nicki Minaj going on a rant for the past 4 days nonstop. That line about Megan's Law sent Nicki to hell and back, and she has not recovered because that lady is going crazy. What's going on, y'all? It's AyooTravv, and I'm back, back. I'm back again. We got a Pokeball. I did a thumbnail, but I'm gonna have to do it again because the food wasn't even damn visible. I talk about it. So right here we got a ginger miso salad. So we go. I'm gonna do my thumbnail, y'all. It'll make sense, but well, y'all will see the title of the video. Hey, y'all see the thumbnail, it'll make sense. But or do I want to do something else? No. That might be more fitting. But with this Pokeball, y'all, we have what we call the All-Star Pokeball. It got shrimp tempura, it got seaweed, it got salmon, it got tuna, it got crab meat. Something else. But let me say grace. Father God, I come today to ask you watch over this food. Please be a nourishment to my body. Please give me not just this food happening in my prayer. Amen. Let's go ahead. We're finna mix this salad up real quick. And we're gonna do this. This probably wasn't the smartest way to go about it, but how y'all day doing today? Some of y'all not gonna like this video, but you clicked on it. Okay, I guess it made a little bit of sense. I should ask for another damn sauce. Get a close up. That got shrimp tempura, salmon, tuna, seaweed, crab meat. I probably said it wrong. Shrimp tempura, whatever. I'm sure I said it wrong. Let's get a little stirreroo, if we can. Oh, this joint is loaded. Loaded, my guy. Loaded. Woo-wee. But I just don't want to, I don't want to be picking the same thing out at one time. Like, I don't want to eat all the seaweed. I don't want to eat all, like, right away, Okay. All right. If we can, y'all know I'll be struggling with the sticks of the chop. Oh my God. I'm about to switch over to a fork. I'm just letting y'all know. I'm trying, y'all. I'm trying. Tea time with Trav. I got something to say. Megan's song Hiss did exactly what it needed to do because it has had Nicki Minaj going on a rant for the past 4 days nonstop. Nonstop. And before I even continue the video, let me just say this. It's sad to see somebody who has such a good legacy go out the way that Nicki is going out right now. But I do want to say to her fans, this is the same thing y'all did to Lil' Kim. And now the tables have turned. One thing about them tables, you know the rest. You know the rest. So let's go ahead and get it started. Now, of course, you have some people, the Barbs, who likes to argue that Megan started this. But you can't say that with somebody that was a fan, because I know the real. Nicki has a history of subbing people, but not putting a name on it. So you can't confirm that she was talking about them. So let's go to the very beginning. You have, she said she always respected Remy. She loved Remy. She was even in the video saying, "Free Remy, free Remy," which Remy put at the beginning of Sheetha. Oh, let me throw it out there too. We'll get to Sheetha in a minute. But it's so backwards because if you think about it, I believe it was on the Come Up DVD, which is a DVD that pretty much got Nicki signed. Remy Ma is a battle rapper. Everybody knows that. She's really popping in New York. She's an amazing battle rapper. She had just won a battle, so she won the crown. Nicki did a freestyle where she says, "Ted up with the crown to run it like Chris Brown." And this is back in like 2006, 2007. Is that not taking a shot at her? So, anything after that, if Remy wanted to pop off, she could have popped off 10 years before she actually did. Because that is direct shot. If I got the crown, if I win a battle, and I'm the reigning champ, I got the crown. Some dude drop a freestyle talking about, tell a nigga with the crown to run like Chris Brown, that means you're calling me out. You won't, son. You telling me to run it. You telling me to pull up and let's battle. But on the flip side, you saying, "Oh, I love her, I love her, I love her." But Nicki's not even a battle rapper, so that's what makes it more like, girl, what shot was you throwing and why? So then you have Kim. She said she so loved Kim. Some people say she didn't. I won't lie, I've personally seen videos where she did. I won't lie. But in all of her raps, in her early days, and even now, she throws shots. She throws shots. She throws shots. And now in one of the songs from the Queen album, she said, "I bust shots, don't duck if it don't apply." I get that. However, nobody's dumb. Nobody's dumb. Just because you don't put a name on something doesn't mean that we don't know who it's about. But she did a Lil' Kim cover. I forgot which song it was. But in the song, Lil' Kim does like a little island accent or something like that. And then Nicki's freestyle, or cover, because I don't think it was a freestyle, she directly mimics Kim. So you mimic her on her own track. That's a form of taking a shot again and again and again and again. And in her mixtape days, she have so many bars. I can make a whole video of bars where she was taking shots at previous female rappers that came before her. So if people don't deal with her, there's no surprise why. People are not dumb. If the fans caught it, why do y'all think they don't catch it? Just because she don't directly address it, doesn't mean that it didn't happen. So boom. We'll speed it up. Let's go to current day. Well, you know, she had her thing with Kim back and forth. She was on her bully. And she thought it was cute, cool. You know, she was calling Kim old and bitter and all of this. And you don't have to treat the new girls like this because I'm on top, yada, 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 right? Which is crazy because in actual age, they're not far away from each other. But boom, let's fast forward. Cardi. Motorsport. In the original verse, she said, well, on the release track is if Quavo the QB's, I'm Nick Lombardi. The original version, which they had to make her change, it was if Cardi's a QB, I'm Nick Lombardi. Basically, yeah, Cardi can, you know, run these plays, but I'm the coach. I'm the one in charge. That is taking a dig. That was the beginning of the Cardi stuff. That was the beginning of that. And ever since then, it's been shot after shot after shot after shot after shot. And what Nicki needs to realize is no matter how much fake love you show somebody, if you are subbing them on the back end, that love don't mean a damn thing. And that's what she like to do. So that's kind of like, I don't know if that's nice and nasty. I don't know what you want to call it. But it's ass backwards to me and it's not standing on business. If you got something to say it. Don't show me love one day. What Beyonce say? Monday I'm overrated, Tuesday on my... That's what it would give. That's really what it would give. Now we have Megan. They were cool. They did a track together. Their fallout we started to notice was when Megan did WAP. Nicki hates Cardi for whatever reason. So, since then, she'd have been throwing jabs at her. Even the tracks that came out on the Beam Me Up Scotty mixtape, because I know she re-released it in 2021. In those tracks, she was taking shots at Megan. Nobody is dumb. Nobody is dumb. Around that time, they were trying to say Megan had a drinking problem. And Nicki had multiple lines about girls being alcoholics and da-da-da-da-da-da. And she would make fun of, you know, saying, oh, they make TikTok music. When we know that Savage blew up on TikTok. On TikTok. Everybody's doing the Savage dance. Everybody. Nicki's probably doing her damn self. Oh. That's good. In Megan's song Hits, it wasn't a direct diss track towards Nicki. So it's so funny that Nicki is the only one that's spiraling the way that she's spiraling. But she took shots at everybody. Everybody had something to say, but Megan also warned y'all. Maybe like a month or two ago, she was on Instagram Live. She said, everybody that's been calling for Megan, here I come. Here I come. Here I come. And that's what happened. That Megan, what? Oh, she's telling me. That line about Megan's Law sent Nicki to hell and back, and she has not recovered because that lady is going crazy. And I, myself, said, I clenched my pearls. Y'all know my mouth is nasty. I clenched my pearls when I saw that line. And for the ones that don't know, Megan's Law, that was a law passed many years ago. Because a little girl by the name of Megan, she was ultimately sexually assaulted and murdered by a neighbor. And he was already a registered sex offender. But people in the neighborhood had no idea. So her family fought to protect other little girls, little boys, whoever, from experiencing something like this, or trying their best to prevent it. So Megan's Law was created. What Megan's Law is it makes sex offenders have to register. Therefore, their information is online. So you will know if a sex offender is in your area. It makes their address basically public knowledge. Which I think is a good thing. Because yes, that's not gonna prevent it from happening, but it'll allow people to take the proper measures to try to prevent it from happening. And I think that's what matters most. But in that song, she came for people like Drake too, which was very deserving. I'm glad she did. So I kid y'all not, maybe 5 minutes or somewhere around there after Megan's song dropped Thursday night at midnight, Nicki was on Twitter going off. And she's still going off. I'm filming this video on a Monday, and she's still going off. But for Nicki to go so low as to mention Megan's dead mother, whether she said anything bad about her or not, to mention that girl's dead mother is the lowest of lows. And I already knew Nicki was low, but damn. Excuse me. That is very low. And of course, you have the Barbs defending it and egging it on. And that's Nicki's problem. She don't have people around her that tell her what you doing is dumb as hell. What you doing is childish as hell. You need to grow up. Get off the internet. She got a bunch of yes men around her because they need her. So nobody telling her what she's doing is stupid. She has literally been on the internet for 4 days going off about Megan. She's called the girl everything but a child of God. And her fans are entertaining it. And they're adding into it because she's hyping them up to do stuff. Her fans, she wanted to make a diss track, which she just dropped, and it was trash. It was horrible. It was ass. It was the worst diss track I've ever heard in my life. But she wanted to use a beat from Megan's main producer that he sent to her 6 years ago. 6 years ago. And now all of a sudden she want to use it to diss the artist that he's been working with. And then when he didn't approve it, now she's going on her rant. They're always trying to block me from doing stuff. This is what they do. The machines are against me. No. You have to know something about Nicki. She's a Sagittarius. Sagittarius are very, I almost cursed, are very calculated. That lady is calculated. She might be a lot of things, but completely stupid, I don't think is one of them. She's very calculated. She knew if she tried to use his beat, there was no way he was going to clear it. There was no way he was going to clear it. She knew that. So with her knowing that he wouldn't clear it, she can then spin the narrative of people trying to stop her from putting out music. It all fits her dumbass narrative. That's what she does. That's what she's been doing. And her fans have been doxing anybody that have a difference of opinion or anybody that they feel is on Megan's side. They doxed Victoria Monet because Megan was at a party dancing with her over the weekend. And mind you, Victoria Monet has a child in her home. So the same thing that happened to Nicki when they swatted her house and her friends, her baby's there. Now y'all are doing that to somebody else. They doxed. So they leaked Victoria information, her phone number, her address, things like that. They doxed Megan producer, Lil Juju. Called his phone, and they're recording themselves doing that. And I think they don't understand. And this is why I say the Barbs are dumb. But some of them are children, so they really don't be understanding. But it's a lot of them that are grown as hell, and they just dumb. Because y'all do know that's illegal. What they're doing is illegal. And Nicki egging them on is putting herself in trouble too. But let's keep going. They doxed by Juju. They have now released the address of Megan's mother's gravesite. Nicki has also threatened to shoot Megan. And she pretty much told the Barbs if she want to give them the okay to do what they want to do with that information as far as where Megan's mother's buried, all she got to do is say one word. And I said, oh, you're openly admitting that on this public platform. That's dumb. That's dumb. But I think what this is doing is proving to us what people have always said. And some of us didn't want to believe it. I know I didn't at one point. It's proven that Nicki is hateful. Nicki is vindictive. She's evil. She's selfish because her problem being she wants to be that one. There can be others as long as they're not topping her. They're not doing stuff that she hasn't already done. As long as their accolades are not better than hers. That's the type that she is. And like I said, when I was a fan, I didn't want to believe it. But as I got older, I had no choice but to believe it because it was right there in my face. It was right there in my face. When it comes to those rap girls, Nicki may embrace some off rip because they're, oh, I love her. You know, I look up to her. She's my role model. And let's call a spade a spade. When it comes to rap girls, Nicki is that one for this newer generation. Yes, you still have the Missies, the Kims that they've seen and they look up to as well. But Nicki is like their direct point of contact. You know what I'm saying? Like Chloe right now. She could say, yes, Tina Turner inspired me, which she probably did. But her direct inspiration is the person closer to her generation, which is Beyonce. So that's where Nicki stands. Excuse me. Nicki will befriend these girls, work with these girls, etc. as long as they are kissing her ass. The minute they say your ass think I don't want to kiss it anymore, you're done. You're done. You're done. And that's why you have people like Akbar who feel like every day on social media she has to kiss Nicki's ass and lick the bottom of her shoe and tell her that she love her, she the queen, da 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 da. And you have people like JT that they say is a lapdog. Because the minute they stop kissing that lady ass, she's going to hate them. Or the minute they become some type of competition, she's going to hate them. Right now, when it comes to these rap girls, these new girls are doing their thing. They're doing their thing. Are they numbers better than Nicki's? In some instances, yes. In some instances, no. But they've achieved stuff that she hasn't and vice versa. So, their competition. Their competition. Also, bar-wise, these new girls are not playing. People like Doja, Megan, Lotto. The bars is there. I'm going to use the fork. The pen is there. Nicki not finna... She's not finna have somebody on the track that can actually go toe to toe with her. She's not. She's not. She's not. And for her to say things like Megan can't rap on beat or da 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 da, or all her songs sound the same, but yet this is the same person that co-signed Ice Spice. Make that make sense. You said Megan can't rap, but you did a song with her and you gave her her praises, but now that you don't like her, all of a sudden she can't rap. That's the stuff I be talking about that I don't like. Now, like, don't switch up on Mad Day just because you mad. I can respect you more if you keep it real. Yep. You can rap, you real good, you got bars, you got metaphors, you got punchlines, but I don't like you. That's what I respect. Don't come, girl, go. Go. But shout out to Megan. Because that track did exactly what the hell it needed to do. And when I tell y'all she ain't said a damn thing to that lady, and that's what's making it so much funnier, on Megan's behalf. On Nick's behalf, ain't nothing about what she doing is funny. It's sad, it's pathetic, it's all of that. But, like, Megan won. She won. Period. She won without even writing an entire diss track. It was a couple of bars in there towards you, girl. It was. But this rap, ain't it? She's the queen of rap. Why not leave it in the studio? Why did she have to be on Twitter, on Instagram Live, all day and damn night? It's weird. It's sad. It's so much. But I do think that her problem is not just with Meg. So Nicki has yet to directly diss Jay-Z or Beyonce, but she's mentioning Roc Nation name a little bit too much. And anybody that's catching on, you would know that part of her issue is with Roc Nation. And I don't think that's the tree that she really want to climb up. So whatever she's doing that's making her behave the way that she's behaving, I don't want to put nothing on nobody. You know, I have my suspicion. No. She might want to calm that down. Because, baby, you thought Cardi handled you? You thought Remy handled you? You thought Megan handled you? You really don't want the Carters on you. You don't. You claim you was blackballed before, girl. You ain't seen blackball yet. Keep playing. And on the Twitter side, the Barbs don't want the Beehive. They don't. The Beehive is the original. Y'all are copycats. Y'all don't want it. Y'all really don't want it. Y'all might pretend like y'all do, but y'all really don't. Y'all really don't. They don't. Like I said, it's pathetic. And the fact that nobody from her label is intervening or at least publicly defending her or nothing like that, it just seems like, it makes me wonder, is everything good over there at the label? Because if you think about this album rollout, it was initially scheduled for sometime in November. And all of a sudden they announced Lil Wayne album was coming out the same day. So then Nicki's album got pushed back. But the rollout has been horrible. She's been using AI. And now, Little Word on the Curb from a Little Bird released some documents that I've gone to the websites. And it seems to be a lot of stuff to be legit. All of this is alleged because I don't want to get sued. But they are alleging that Nicki is in some financial trouble. And that explains why she used AI to promote her album. That explains why there's no videos. Because we all know Beyonce is the queen of visual albums, period. She's the queen of that. And she didn't put out her visuals when the album dropped, like she normally does. Her and her label said that they want people to enjoy the music and not get caught up in the visuals. Then all of a sudden, Nicki used that same line, and it's like, girl, we're not buying it. Something's up. And then when they released this info, I was like, damn. If that's true, that makes sense. Y'all would have to look it up. I don't want to get too much into it. But allegedly, she has a lot of liens. Allegedly, she took out a lot of loans to cover a lot of stuff. So this tour, because y'all know celebrities get, if y'all don't, then y'all been living under a rock for years. But celebrities' main source of income doesn't come directly from like album sales and single sales. Their biggest forms of income come from touring, performing, endorsements, sponsorship. Well, that's kind of endorsing. Writing if they're writers. But yeah, that's where majority of the chunk of change come from. But they're saying that what she would profit off this tour is going back to Uncle Sam and them because she owe a lot of money. Again, this is alleged. Y'all can look it up yourself and you tell me what you believe. I'm not stating nothing to be a fact because I'm not getting Tasha Cade. I don't know it to be a fact. Allegedly. But I will say allegedly it looked real as hell. So y'all might want to go look at it yourself if you care that much. But that, that could be a part of why she's spiraling as well too. Got a lot on her plate. But honestly, most of what Nicki goes through, she did it to her damn self. Let's be real. Like Nicki and her fans scream, hate train, Nicki, hate train, Nicki, hate train, Nicki, hate train. Well, Nicki is a damn conductor. Nicki is driving her own hate train. Again, Megan dropped this track and ain't addressed that lady since. And she has went on a 4-day rant. Guess what? You're doing it for her. She don't have to do nothing. She don't have to address you because you're making an ass out of yourself. Her job is to make an ass out of you. When y'all battle, y'all diss each other, it's to make an ass out of you. But you're doing it for her. She ain't got to write nothing. You're literally doing it for her. You're doing it for everybody. Anybody that don't like you, which is seems to be a lot of people, I'm sure they have been like, we knew. Literally right now is looking like 2018 all over again. Y'all remember she was spiraling when Cardi was getting all her achievements. Spiraling. But this seems to be a little bit worse. We're just seeing it in real time. Like we're seeing it in real time. We are seeing the self-destruct of a legend as it's happening. Some of this stuff I had to, watch movies about, or I vaguely remember because I was so young. But I am well aware of what's going on. And it's sad on her behalf. Like I said, a lot of stuff she's going through, she calls herself. Her mouth, her attitude, her narcissistic behavior, her me, I'm the only one demeanor. It catches up to you. But it's just so crazy. Like I said, as a former fan, it's so crazy seeing what the Remy Ma's and even Safari, and I think he's a jackass. But like even just seeing what these people have said before now actually seeing it play, it's like, damn, they was not lying. Damn. And every time something don't go right, y'all, Nicki she blamed it on Atlantic Records. Now she blamed it on Roc Nation. She blamed it on Cardi. Now she blamed it on Megan. She blamed it on Billboard. Now she blamed it on TikTok. She blamed it on the Grammys. Now she blaming it on... It's like everybody is the problem except for her. And I want y'all to listen to that. When you have a common damn denominator, all the other variables change. But you have that one that don't. But she not the problem. Make that make sense. Because it don't. And I bet you can't. It really don't make sense. And again, I didn't make this video to bash her. I'm stating facts. I'm stating facts. The only facts I didn't state, I made sure I say allegedly. But it's true. If anybody take it to be bashing, that's because you know it's true. And guess what? The truth hurts. But it's facts. I don't know. I do want to throw out there too, like her fans are like, oh, well, yeah, the diss track, again, it was horrible. It was terrible. It was horrible, 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 horrible. But they're like, oh, well, it debuted, did this, it break. Of course it did. Of course it did. Because people wanted to hear what she was going to say. She's been going on this rant. So some people was like, oh, yeah, she finna Roman's revenge this. Some people had hope. But they were let down. They were let down. I have friends personally that were like big barbs. But after this, they've already refunded their tickets to the tour. This not going to go the way her and her fans want it to go. They think they're embarrassing somebody. They think they slut shame somebody. Girl, you can't slut shame somebody who say publicly that they're a freak. Megan talk about her vagina a lot. Megan talk about how good it is, how dudes want to come back, da-da-da-da-da. You not telling us nothing we don't know. How you gonna slut shame somebody that openly admits to loving sex? What? It's dumb. It's dumb. Dumb. It's not, you're not hitting the way y'all think it's hitting at all. Only y'all, because y'all are a bunch of yes men and bozos. Whatever, my time here is done. I'm about to go get the shower. So y'all ready up to this. If you haven't already, go and subscribe to the channel. Hit that red button right there. Hit the bell next to it to be notified each every time I drop a new video. But if you're only for the second connected with AyooTravv, jump into that description box and then y'all know what to do. Scroll down at the bottom of the description. Boom. Right there, y'all gonna see my social media: Facebook, Snapchat, Twitter, Instagram, TikTok. Be go at me. Hold on. Let me come on Instagram. Let me come here. Do whatever. Let me say, but don't know if you want to see what I'm see. Woman, y'all just let me on. That it's been real. Stream hits by Megan Thee Stallion. Bye, hotties. Bye, hotties.